In 1991, Milwaukee, Wisconsin Glenda Cleveland is at home watching the news when she hears her neighbor Jeffrey Dahmer, using power tools just next door. Jeff goes to his sink to clean his red tools. He leaves his apartment, and in the hallway, Glenda complains about the smell coming from his apartment. Jeff lies and tells her his meat went bad. Glenda is annoyed because he threw out a bunch of meat just the other day. Jeff lies again and tells her that the smell must be his dead fish. As he walks closer to Glenda, Glenda is visibly afraid of him. Eventually, Jeff leaves the building. There's a bunch of missing poster signs of black men near a gay club called Club 2.1.9. At the club, he meets with acquaintances, including Tracy Edwards. He dances with Tracy and dances the night away. Then he asks the men if any of them want to model for him for $50. Tracy is the only one out of the three that agrees to this. Tracy and Jeff leave the club and go to his apartment. Tracy is hesitant at first, but eventually goes inside. He immediately noticed the bad smell in Jeff's apartment. The camera pans to a drill with some blood on it. Then Jeff locks the door. Jeff grabs a beer, and we see a man's head on the bottom of the fridge. He pours a drink for Tracy. Tracy noticed his drink is very bubbly and is suspicious of it, and only takes a sip. He wants to leave, but Jeff tells him not to leave. He even blocks the door to keep him from leaving. Tracy acts calmly the entire time, until suddenly Jeff puts him in handcuffs. Tracy calls for help, then Jeff tackles him down, then threatens him with a machete. Meanwhile, Glenda can hear the muffled conversation next door. Jeff threatens Tracy to go into the bedroom. Tracy sits on the bed, while Jeff turns on a movie. Tracy asks what the barrel in the corner is for. Tracy is afraid, so he tries to leave, but Jeff stops him. Tracy sees the blood on the mattress and is afraid for his life. For survival, Tracy calms himself down and tries to seduce Jeff. It only works a little before Jeff gets suspicious. By this time, Jeff expects Tracy to be fully drugged, but Tracy only took a small sip of his drink, so Tracy is fully awake. Tracy tells Jeff that he should take photos of him, using his dance moves to seduce him. Jeff then goes to the other room to grab the camera. Just as Tracy is about to rush to leave, Jeff is already back with the camera. Jeff takes a couple of photos and then tells Tracy that they need to go back in the room to watch the movie. Tracy is very scared. Jeff moves closer to Tracy to listen to his heartbeat. He tells Tracy that he's going to eat his heart. Eventually, Tracy is able to smash Jeff's head with a lampshade and tries to escape, screaming for help. Glenda looks out the hallway and sees Jeff, but immediately goes back inside. Tracy runs outside, screaming for help while Jeff nonchalantly goes back into his apartment. Cops finally find Tracy in the alleyway, but they're a bit suspicious of him, especially since he has handcuffs on.